In a moment no one saw coming, the atmosphere outside the grand event hall turned from glamorous excitement into pure emotional chaos when Zi Yu and Tian Xuning finally stood side by side in front of the public and made a confession that left fans completely speechless. What began as an ordinary media appearance quickly transformed into one of the most talked about entertainment moments of the year. Hundreds of fans had gathered since early morning, hoping to catch a glimpse of the two stars, whose chemistry and close bond had already fueled endless speculation online for months. Cameras flashed from every angle, reporters pushed forward with microphones, and the crowd roared the moment the pair stepped onto the stage. But no one was prepared for what happened next. Dressed in matching elegant white suits, Zi Yu and Tian Xuning appeared calm at first, exchanging soft smiles as they greeted the media. Their presence alone was enough to send social media into meltdown, with hashtags about the event trending within minutes. Yet fans soon noticed something unusual. Both of them seemed more serious than usual, as if they had come with something important to say. After answering a few light questions about their recent projects, the mood suddenly shifted. Zi Yu took the microphone first. He paused for several seconds, looked at Tian Xuning, and then turned toward the sea of cameras and fans. His expression was sincere, almost emotional, as he began to speak in a voice that instantly silenced the venue. Today, we want to say something honestly, directly, and from the heart. The sentence alone was enough to make the crowd gasp. Fans who had been cheering moments earlier became completely still, sensing that something major was about to be revealed. Tian Xuning stood beside him, nodding gently, his eyes reflecting the same seriousness. Then came the confession that sent everyone into tears. The two stars admitted that their bond had grown far deeper than what the public had seen through interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and public appearances. They shared how years of working together, supporting one another through difficult schedules, pressure, and public scrutiny had created an irreplaceable connection between them. According to Zi Yu, Tian Xuning had become the person who understands him the most. The statement instantly triggered emotional screams from the audience. Some fans were seen covering their mouths in disbelief, while others burst into tears on the spot. Videos circulating online showed entire sections of the crowd crying, hugging each other, and shouting the pair's names as the emotional confession continued. Tian Xuning then took his turn to speak. With visible emotion in his eyes, he admitted that the relationship between them had become one of the most meaningful parts of his life. No matter how difficult things became, he was always there. Some people only see what happens in front of the camera, but what we share goes far beyond that. Those words hit fans like lightning. Within seconds, clips from the confession exploded across TikTok, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Many users described the moment as the most emotional celebrity confession of the year, while fan communities across Asia, Europe, and the Americas flooded timelines with crying emojis, emotional edits, and heartfelt reactions. One viral post read, "I'm literally crying. You can feel how genuine they are. This wasn't scripted at all." Another wrote, "The way they looked at each other while speaking. I can't stop shaking." What made the moment even more powerful was the body language between them. Throughout the confession, the two repeatedly exchanged warm glances, smiled reassuringly, and stood closer than ever before, creating an atmosphere so intimate that even reporters seemed visibly moved. Several media outlets present at the scene reported that some journalists themselves became emotional, noting how rare it is to witness such an honest and vulnerable public moment from two stars usually known for their composed public image. As the event ended, the emotional wave only grew stronger. Fans outside the venue continued crying, replaying the confession videos on their phones and discussing every sentence in real time. Some said the confession confirmed everything they had believed for months, while others called it a beautiful surprise that exceeded all expectations. Online forums immediately filled with theories, interpretations, and emotional breakdowns of every word spoken by Zi Yu Tian Xuning. The phrase "understands me the most" became especially viral, with many fans turning it into captions, edits, and fan art within hours. Emotional tribute videos using the confession audio began spreading rapidly, gaining millions of views in record time. Industry insiders also weighed in, with some calling the public confession a bold and unforgettable move that could redefine how celebrities communicate with fans in the digital era. One entertainment commentator stated, "This was powerful because it felt deeply human. Beyond fame, beyond image, it was two people expressing genuine trust and emotional closeness." That authenticity is exactly why the moment resonated so strongly. For years, fans had admired Zi Yu Tian Xuning's undeniable chemistry, whether during interviews, public appearances, or collaborative projects. Their effortless comfort around one another often sparked curiosity, but neither had ever addressed their relationship in such direct and heartfelt terms. Until now. The emotional confession seems to have strengthened their public image even more, with fans praising their courage, honesty, and mutual respect. Supportive messages poured in from all corners of the internet, many expressing admiration for how openly they shared their feelings in front of such a massive audience. Some fans even described the moment as healing. "In a world full of fake celebrity drama, this felt real," one comment said. "It reminded us that sincere connections still exist." By the end of the night, the hashtags related to the confession dominated global trends, with millions of mentions across platforms. Reaction videos, live analyses, and emotional fan compilations continued to appear every minute, proving that the impact of the confession had gone far beyond the event itself. Many now believe this public moment will become one of the most iconic scenes in their careers. Whether the confession was about friendship, loyalty, emotional dependence, or something even deeper, one thing is undeniable: Zi Yu Tian Xuning created a moment that touched millions of hearts worldwide. Fans are still replaying the clip, dissecting every glance, every smile, and every word, hoping to fully process what they witnessed. And perhaps that is the true reason why so many were moved to tears. It wasn't just a confession. It was a rare glimpse into something honest, fragile, and profoundly meaningful, shared under the bright lights of cameras, yet felt deeply in the hearts of everyone watching. As the world continues talking about the shocking moment, one question remains at the center of it all: was this the beginning of a new chapter for Zi Yu Tian Xuning? For now, fans can only wait, rewatch the unforgettable confession, and hold on to the emotion of a night that no one will forget anytime soon.